Well, I guess the game had an update, but welcome back. I guess you didn't really expect us to have two episodes today, but life goes on. Some days you have technical audio, video problems, but we're back in the game. We've got everything pretty much kind of reloaded, and we need to get to rebuilding where we left off. And thankfully, thank gosh for autosave. But sadly, we need to continue dropping in all of our little bit of police around here that we didn't have. And of course some of the restaurants and all the other crazy things that we were dropping in, which basically increase our power demand pretty crazy. So we're going to finish brushing this in since we didn't get a chance to finish it on the last go round. Uh, because guess what? The game crapped out and gave us an error. Not much we can do about that at all. Except that, hey, it's life. So now we're just going to try to quickly rebuild everything the way that we had it, so that we can actually see what type of progress we're getting. We're going to bump this up to 6, just to try to rabbitize everything around here. And then we'll be good to go to see how these people come in to this community. And we're not going to be concerned about some of the things that we've previously done because, hey, we lost that time, can't make it up, but we'll do our best to get folks to where they need to go today. So we'll see if we get the same errors and then go from there as we get things kind of remapped and rebuilt into this community. So get that all cleared out. We're good to go. And we're going to basically drop in our little winter market again, since that was such a cool addition to pretty much see by the interstate. There you go. Alright. I think basically what we did is we did a bit too much for this area and its surrounding community. So with this, we'll get that anarchy placed in, get some happiness, get parks placed in. And the main thing is that we were making this like all super tennis-fied throughout the entire area, so that these folks actually had places to enjoy themselves for basically all of their needs. So if I can get it to actually fit, we'll get it to work. There you go. These guys will be tennis pros by the time they get older. Alright, so it looks like we are dying down for the commercial need over here. So one of the things that we will get done is we'll bring back in some of those crazy service buildings. They were pretty big buildings, weren't they? I think this one was pretty much kind of over here. Not exactly sure where it was, but we'll get it placed in here somewhere somehow. Alright, and we do have some of the little parks and stuff that we can drop in, which should bring in some extra happiness around here. We did have this guy pretty much right here, with its own little pretty much tiny road coming up through here. Oh gosh. I hate rebuilding, but it is what it is. It's going to be needed as we get things pretty much built into here. And if I remember right, this guy was right over here so that you could basically kind of see it from the interstate. There you go. We'll get these guys built in as the night comes in. So, little roads. There we are. And bring you as a little back road over here. And one of the cool things that we're just going to do is we're going to throw in some education around here. Just mainly so that these people actually have a place pretty much to go to. Which will allow us to provide some area of effect. And we're going to actually kind of make this one a little bit curvier. And bring it in. And since we do now have the demand for this, drop the thick commercial in right over here. Or thick residential. Zoom in over here. Clear these guys out. Clear these guys out. Clear them out. Bring them back in. And then we're just going to basically dabble these guys in. And we're good. Okay, this will provide all the needs and services for these guys over here. We'll drop them in over here. And grab the little tiny roads so that they can actually look like they're basically driving up the mountains. Okay, and grab our little brush. Bring their beautiful little homes in. And we're in. And we'll drop these guys in. Easy as pie. And clear you guys out right over here. And one of the cool things that I think I do want to do is, because we do want folks to enjoy their view here, is we're going to use our little find it tool, type in restaurant, and see what happens. Got ski resorts, got the McDonald's, got those Oriental places, Hooters restaurant. Who would have thought? Drop you in right here, I guess. There we go. Restaurant Plaza. That's what I wanted. And there you go. Provides beauty and accessibility for these folks to enjoy the community and the waterfront. That says we have disconnected power grids, but I'm not concerned about that. They're just gonna eventually get themselves grown into the problem or solution, and we'll be good to go. Now, let's go ahead and crank up our demand for residential and watch things grow and populate. So we'll grab some more of these little tiny roads, bring them in, back over here. and they'll be good to go. Like so. And the main reason we're kind of breaking these guys all up is because these are going to be pretty much like little, how can I say, small little tight-knit communities of where people are going to be working and growing. So we will probably end up with some of these being connected, but that will be completely cool by me. So bring you guys down. Bring you guys over. Bring you over. Bring you out. And bring you guys in. And we're pretty much golden. Now as far as parks, I think we're set up there. Get this little one set up in here. Get a little bouncy castle. Get them put in over here. And let's grab this guy. And we're just going to drag and drop. Like so. Too easy. Alright. This will really help this area pretty much grow. Now the only thing that we do need to do, that we're not going to do like we did last time, is we're going to actually provide bus services for these folks to get from point A to point B. So we're going to start a line here. Okay, and we're basically going to come down this interstate here and hit all of these nice places of thick commercial so that folks can enjoy the routes here. Too easy. And the bus is back. Now one of the things that we will do is, because we do have those guys over there living, we'll drop them in. This will be the Mokattam line. We'll just name it as such. Don't need that many buses, we just need 9. But one of the things that I do think that we will need to get in is for people to actually bring themselves over, and if I remember right, that was this little helicopter, but we ended up with that error. So one of the things that we will do this time is we're just going to basically bring in our own air transportation, put in a traffic node right over here. There you go. Alright, and then we are going to take the little tour route for the helicopter, get them connected in, and one of the best things that we definitely want to do is basically kind of snake them in and around, and we're going to have to avoid some of these runways. So we're just going to bring these guys in like so, which is going to be different than what we did last time, but unfortunately because of the error and the glitch, we're simply going to get them set in over here. We'll turn this guy on first this time. We're actually going to save real quick. Yeah, and we're just gonna call this the before we try to see what this error is. Okay, alright, so now we have this line here. I'll bring it in over here and back. Going to put this as this helicopter here. There you go. And this will be waterhead. Okay. Alright. That will help bring in some more traffic over there. Apparently we're having some garbage issues. So let's see about putting in a yeah, let's just drop one of these guys in, because apparently we're just having tons of trash issues around here. So the best thing that I can do is find the end of the road and put it in there. That's how we normally resolve issues around here. Put something on the back road at the end of the line, and it fixes all the problems. Very easily put in. Okay, so power, water, we're going to need to go over here to the foggy island, and we're going to need to add in some more water. So with this, we grab it, bring it over, grab our mega pump, and then we get our little connection set up, and we're done. You know what, I'm going to turn this on just because it is the major waste processing complex here. Okay. Very easily done. These guys are all going in via the cargo terminal. It's working out perfectly. The only thing I think I could do later on is maybe throw in a train and get that into the future setup over here. So for that, let's bring this in with a nice little 4-laner road. 2-lane road will work. And that will be a future train stop. So we'll come over here, grab one of the underground terminals here. And it says the slope is too steep. Huh. Alright, not steep over there. Not steep over here. Okay. Alright, that works. Now apparently we do have a road issue here. There you go. That is resolved. We'll turn this off because it's going to cost us some money per week. And we'll save that for other future activities as they get all built in. Alright, now things are growing, they're booming, and everything's working out. And we'll get this all built in. And we'll get the little tiny roads set up. And we'll just bring these off of each side to try to fill them in. Alright, that works for me. And you guys can come over here. You can come back over here. And we'll get you connected in. Bring you out and around. And bit further down. Bring you over. Alright, and life will go on. We'll bring in offices so that we can actually have people come to work in this community. As they enjoy themselves. We'll bring in some more, you know, thick residential commercial over here, just to make sure that these folks get their goods and services into this area. Alright. Easily done. And put in some nice residential over here. And it looks like our traffic is increasing here, which is working out because people are moving in as we've neared ourselves up to 74,000, which is going to work out. And we're just going to basically kind of drag and drop these guys over here, whereas we're not going to be that concerned about what's going on for them. So education-wise, let's throw in a high school over here, elementary school, and we'll be good to go. Now, we haven't spent any time yet today on our campuses, but it looks like they fell back down to a level 2, which isn't good at all. So I don't know if it's just because we don't have enough students for this area. Looks like we definitely lost some more students in this area, so they're going to go back down to a level 2. Alright. And this campus is now back down to a level 1. Okay, alright. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but it is becoming a bit annoying. These people are supposed to come and get themselves educated. And unfortunately, we got plenty of elementary school, plenty of high school, and not that much of a university. So with this, we're going to have to see about getting some of these people maybe educated in different activities other than this primary track that we've placed everybody in. So let's see if we can squeeze you in. There you go, we have this university over here. And we'll take this little Institute of Arts. We'll set you up right over here. And it looks like we have a lot of focus for these guys over here. And we'll get them focused into a community school. Apparently, we're having garbage issues. Look at this. This is notoriously bad. Like, what is going on with these folks? So, let's get a little trash area set up over here. Kind of out of the way. We'll cross it over. We'll bring it in. And we'll bring it over. There you go. And let's just drop things in, because apparently things aren't working out the way I thought they should. Okay. And there you go. And they're going to need their own little bit of power. So we'll just drop these guys into this area to kind of bring them in. Okay. Yikes. Go collect trash. That's what I thought these guys were doing over here, but apparently it doesn't look like they're doing their job anyway. That's what I made that entire island pretty much for, was to collect garbage. And it's not happening, apparently. It's like everybody in their little garbage trucks disappeared off the face of the map. So let's take a look. Got tons of red over there. Not that much red over here. Oh wow. We do have plenty of red over here, so we are going to have to sneak in something to help alleviate this. So with that, let's take this little road here and we'll bring it on. You know what? This will work right just along here. Okay. Too easy. Got a nice little garbage area set up over here. Okay. Alright, must be placed on a roadside. Too easy, too easy. Bring in one of these guys. Wise guys. Incinerator. Advanced. And get one of these bigger ones set up over here. Recycling galore. And we're good to go. Okay. Alright. These guys need to go collect their trash. So let's get them set up with some additional solar power. And we'll be alright. Now, let's go back to our garbage. We're doing fine there. Doing fine over there. That area is all cleared up now. And it looks like we're having some issues within this community. So that means that we need to basically take a little tiny road, say goodbye to your home, dear sir, and bring you around. So that we can provide some proper garbage and trash services. So with that, we'll drop you guys off, drop you in, Drop you over here. Drop you back over there. Grab one of your little buddies. A nice little recycling center. A small incinerator. And a regular landfill. But now you're telling me things are too steep. Yeah, that sounds about right. And for power, we're going to drop you in just so that we can actually kind of easily find these trash areas for their goods and services. So this will hopefully ease all of our other traffic and trash concerns. But I think we were kind of pushing it to the limit anyway, and that's alright by me. Alright. We're now green for trash, and these guys are getting themselves all picked up over here. Too easy. Life will go on. We finished rebuilding Mokattam, but we do have some more areas to develop in this community. But I think one of the things that we're going to have to do is find a way to incentivize these people to come over here in order to grow. So with that, you know, this is a kind of tourist area. So let's make it a little bit more, you know, recreational friendly. Okay. Too easy. And one of the cool things is we'll give you some tax relief to help bring these guys in and over here. We'll get some small businesses, we'll encourage some biking, we'll provide some lightning rods. This will be good to go. Oh wow, look, it's starting to creep up already for that. So that means that we can probably brush in some more residential, especially over here. This is where we want to bring in some more of that beautiful light residential so that we can get the bigger homes set in here. I do like a lot of light residential. It just seems to work out a lot easier for everyone. Alright, and whenever you get bored, you just drag and drop. Can't miss anything with that. And to make sure that these guys are able to produce some goods and services here, we'll get these guys cleared out, get some industry brought in, and get these guys on the back road set in, and some light commercial, or basically light residential. And same with these folks over here. We definitely want this to be all light residential. Okay, make sure that our healthcare is up to snuff for these folks. One of the cool things that we'll actually do is provide some sauna care. We'll provide a community pool. How about that? And we'll bring in a beautiful yoga garden for these individuals over here. Easily done. Fire protection's good to go. And we'll get some more police down and around over here. And for education, I think we do have those guys set up, but one of the things that we really kind of don't have is an actual just regular university over here. Okay. So now we have different types of campuses set up, and we have some industry. I think we're going to be good to go as Mokattam grows and builds. But I think one of the things that we do need to focus on today is getting in our park so that can come in. And one of the things I definitely want to be able to do is have that set up over here. Clear this out. And just have it kind of connect into these guys. So, very easily done. Nope. No, 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 no. There you go. Too easy. Alright. Now, one of the cool things that we do need to do is, because this will be our zoo, our very first zoo, we want these people to come and enjoy themselves as much as possible. So, too easy. We'll get some small gates set into each of these locations over here. And that's just mainly so that we can get them to walk into the community where we need them to walk in. Alright, so we got them, and we'll get these guys set up over here as well. And you know what? Let's bring you a little bit further in, and we're good to go. So now we have some options for the community to thrive and grow. So we'll take this and this and this. And now we have all of these little park gates set up. But unfortunately, we're going to have to also set up this community as we bring them in over here. So for that, one of the things that we will do, just to try to scratch where we have things, is we have it set up right here. So that means the road is pretty much right here and right here. Okay. So now when we actually build this park, oh, looks like we're gonna have to change this road. It's right there, and get rid of this road. Over here. But I think we're at a great little stopping point right now. Before we go any further, because we're going to drop these little guys and their gates in, But first we want to make sure that we do kind of bring the park into them, so that when we start our next episode tomorrow, we are good to go. Because we don't really know what's going to happen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So there you go, folks. We got this all easily set up. And next time when we come together, we're going to build Morii Park. And it's going to be pretty much our organic area. And we're going to finish filling in all of this residential goods and services here. And bring some more transportation into this community. So thank you for joining us, and have a great day and a good night. So if you like this video, comment and share it as often as possible.